Today, let's discuss SFIC pinning, also known as Small Format Interchangeable Core. What you'll need: capping tools, cylinders, an SFIC pinning kit, and a key system. To calculate your pinning, you can use loccodes.com, scroll down to the Pin Any Small Format Interchangeable Core section, select the cylinder type on the left-hand side, A2, A3, or A4, A2 being the most common. You'll type in your control key first, followed by your master and change key cuts. If you're only keying to one cut, you will only want to enter one cut in the master and change key line. After you enter this information, hit Show Chart, and it will calculate your pinning. Notate that number 1 master pins do not exist. If they come up, you will have to recalculate. Grab your pinning kit and identify it is an A2 pinning kit. Also note that your small format interchangeable core cylinder pins from tip to bow because the key is a tip stop key, meaning it utilizes the small notch at the tip of the key as a stop point instead of the bow or the shoulder of the key. The reason for this is because there is a 6-pin and 7-pin core. On a 6-pin core, it only uses the first 6 cuts on the key from the tip side, and it can also be used in a 7-pin core by utilizing the 7 cuts by sliding the key in further into the core. Once you have your key system, your cores, and your pinning kit, you're all ready to pin. Again, notating that you always pin small format interchangeable core from the tip to the bow. You'll always be keying from the back of the cylinder towards the front of the cylinder. On a properly keyed core, your total pin stack should equal 23. Each chamber's pin stack should be equal across the top of the core when completed. After you finish, add springs in the core and carefully test each key in the core before capping. After you've verified all the keys work, take a shim and place it on top of the core to slide it into the capping tool, being careful to cover the holes on the top of the capping tool so that the springs do not eject out of the core. Carefully place caps on the top of each chamber that is used, and set the capping tool down to set the caps in place. Press firmly down and set the caps in place. Once capping is completed, remove the core and test the keys an additional time. You've now completed keying a small format interchangeable core.